Good evening, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for February 11th and 12th. It's quite a time. I'm finding it hard to keep myself grounded. I thank you, Gay Uncle John, for all of the things that you have put out there to try to keep the system regulated, to try to keep us in a juxtaposition, to really understand that the level of swimmingness that is out there, especially if you happen to be in the United States, is just a little bit bonkers. And that is the energy in the stars. It's about all of this Aquarian energy. What is the visionary energy we've been stepping into? We now have all these planets moving into Pisces. And then within the next week, we have this world reset point. Something large is coming to an end. And where you are aligned, the juxtaposition you put yourself in, is where you will carry whatever this split of the energy that is. So let's take a look at today. Today, we align the vision with our will and the truth. There is a need to create a sacred space. Gosh, this is important to be quiet and unplug and really use curiosity. Be curious, skeptical, and curious as to what will allow you the truth to be shared and to be awoken to it. And it's working on its own. We have Jupiter, one of the bridge planets that right now is in Cancer, helping us learn and nurture that learning and how we begin to decode and uncode. People will say, oh, you can't believe anything. Great, you can't believe anything. That means what Neptune is doing in Aries is its job to get us to take responsibility for us to figure out what it is we need to believe and can assign what we cherish and value with. And then on the 12th, we start to activate a movement forward with the nurturing of the how this truth is going to show up for us, where we're putting ourselves in that juxtaposition, in that position on the mountain to see our limitations are important for us to be able to identify. And the identification of this is we must shore up. If you don't know what the term shore up means, build, understand, ground yourself, our own bodies, as the chaos will continue ensues across this next week or so, and place ourselves in the superposition for the winding and the understanding, winding up and down the window of this ending. It's just days, moments away. Let's talk about what is happening tomorrow with our Neptune, which is at 0 degrees, which is all about that responsibility, finding out the truth, establishing this new cycle with spirit, and the fact that our Saturn energy, one of the bridge planets, by the way, every 30 years they have a conjunction. But what's outstanding about this conjunction is this is a 6,000, hear that number, 6,000 years in the making, this particular conjunction of both in Aries, both at 0 degrees, both starting over. And so when you look at Saturn, that is at the 29th degree, the analytic degree tomorrow, that is the degree of fate. That's all about the structures, the bigger understanding, the potential. This degree of fate is in tomorrow a discernment, which means trying to figure out this 0 degree, which is unfulfilled. This combo is the opening of the rapid transition of we are now moving into from where we've been in civilizations to where we're going. So 6,000 years ago, we're looking at the Bronze Age. We're looking at writing just starting. We're looking at a lot of different things that existed. What is this new world set point? The structures move us forward, and our physical awakening is a part of this. Tomorrow, we have an opportunity with our Venus, what we cherish, our relationship with ourselves, always the first relationship, and our relationships in Pisces, what we are aligning with, what we will honor, what we need to ground ourselves to get ready. Our will is strong, and it's not necessarily in a conversation tomorrow with nurturing. So this is, if you're feeling disconnected, there's a purposeness to that. It's to give you that opportunity to stand back, take the breath, tune into the quiet, because that is the quantum space. When you tune into the quiet, when you tune past the din, that's where the answers step forward. I understand the disconnection. I certainly have been feeling it. I wish you well. Namaste.